The two patterns that I'm going to explain in this video is simply refers to as the M pattern and as well W pattern. Now, I was in class when had forex taught this particular pattern in class, the M pattern and what W pattern. Now, these two patterns are simply referred to as what? Reversal pattern. That means it gives you a signal that a price that is going down is about to reverse and start going up, and the price that is going up is about to reverse and start what? Going down. It's simply a reversal pattern. I'm going to be sharing with you how you can use this pattern or how you can use this pattern to confirm a trade. That means to confirm if you're going to enter this trade or you're not going to enter this trade in this video. But before we go into that, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Divine, and what I basically do on this channel is document how I trade, and I will show you the mindset behind my strategy. If you want to see more like this, I want you to like, subscribe, and as well drop a comment. I'll be right back. Now let's for instance look at AUDJPY. We're going to analyze together and simply see how we can apply this chart pattern while taking an entry. But first, I want you to bear in mind that the M pattern is simply used once we spot a supply zone or a resistance level. That means you want to use the M pattern at a resistance level or at a supply zone, and you want to use W pattern at a support level or at a demand level. We're going to analyze AUDJPY and likely see what we're going to do or how we're going to go from here. Now, the first thing first off is for you to understand direction of the market. Where is AUDJPY going to? Then we can understand where we can enter from. The main thing in this game is for you to understand where to enter from and where to exit. So if you know where to enter from and know where to exit from, you're likely going to make profit. Now, we want to understand where price is going to. Is price going to the upside? Yeah, if price is going to the upside, I'm simply going to look for where to enter from. Now, for us to know if price is going to the upside or price is going to the downside, we simply have to go to the higher time frame and understand direction and the key levels. Now, direction tells us where we are going to go to, and key levels simply tell us or give us an idea of where we are likely going to enter from. Now, for me, daily time frame is simply a time frame where I want to understand where the key levels are and where the direction is going to. And how do you do that? By simply using our trend line to understand where price is going to. Now, if you look closely with your eye, you will see that price is going to the upside. And how is that so? This is support, and this is the resistance, giving us the sign that price is in an uptrend. Why? Because price is respecting support, and currently price is a resistance level has turned into a support level. At this point here, price was acting as a resistance, and price broke out, retested, and then is proceeding to the upside, giving us the information that we are in an uptrend. So what we want to be looking for is to simply look for how we can buy. That means whatever we're looking for in this pair is to see how we can buy. Correct? Yes, correct. Now, the next thing we want to do now is to simply look for where we can buy from. Where are we going to buy from? Because the most important thing in this game is always to know where your entry is and know where your exit is. And for us to know where our entry or exit is going to be, we simply need to be able to identify key levels in the market. And of course, we always want to use daily time frame to identify the key levels. So where's the key levels in this trade now? Let me remove all this. Let me remove this one. We've already known our direction, so we don't want plenty line on our chart. So where's the key level right now? The key levels is simply this point here, where price broke out and retested. This is the key level, and this acts as a support key level. So where's our resistance key level? Now, resistance key level is simply zones where price is currently at here. So this point is our resistance key level. So our interest now, or our area of concern, is simply to understand what price is doing from this point to this point, and then we look for where I want to buy from, because we want to buy the market because price is going up. Correct? Yes, correct. Now, for us to understand where to enter from or buy from, we simply need to understand the market structure that price is creating at these key levels. What is price doing from this key level to this key level? then we can understand where we're going to likely find our demand or our supply zone. Is that correct? Yes. Now we want to look for our market structure on the 4 hours time frame. Now if you look closely on the 4 hours time frame here, what can we see at this point? Price is simply creating highs, low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Correct? Yes, that's correct. So where is our recent swing high and where is our recent swing low? Now the current place where price is currently our swing high, and the swing low here is this. This is our what? Our swing low. Correct? Yes, correct. Now for us to know where to enter from, we are simply going to pay attention to what price is doing at this swing low here to this swing high here. Then we can know what we're going to do next. What we want to see now is to see if price is going to come down to this point first before price continues to the upside, or we want to see if price is going to likely just go back, break up to the upside, retest, and then continue. Correct? Yes. And how do you do that? By simply understanding what price have done from this point to this point on the 1 hour time frame. Are you seeing how I'm moving down from daily time frame to 4 hours, from the 4 hours to 1 hour, and we're likely going to go to the what lower time frame where we can take our executions? Is that correct? Yes. Now, if you look at this point where price gave us this swing low and this swing high, what you can still see here is that price is what creating higher highs and what higher lows. Correct? Yes. The swing high, the swing low, a swing high, a swing low. Right? Now this is our recent swing low here. This is another swing low. Okay, for us to know if price is going to come down before price goes to the upside, or price is going to just break up to the upside, retest, and continue, we simply need to understand what price is doing from this point to this point. And what we want to do it is simply on the 15 minutes time frame. Correct? Yes. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, what are we seeing on the 15 minutes time frame? Now if you look closer on the 15 minutes time frame, you will see that at this point here, price was simply in an uptrend, right? And at a point, price created an M pattern. M pattern. Let me show you what the M pattern look like here. So cleared. This was an M pattern. It's very clear for you to see now, right? And once we see an M pattern at a resistance level, what are we looking out for? We're looking out for what? Sales. Because an M pattern on the resistance level is saying that a price that was going up is likely going to reverse and what? Start going down. Now, because we have seen this M pattern, we have gotten the confirmation that price is likely going to come down before price continues to what? Buy. Is that correct? Yes. We want to see price come down first before price what? Continue to buy. So for us to take this trade down, what we want to simply do, or what we want to simply understand, is for us to see how we can look for an entry for a sell down to the point where we're going to likely buy from. Correct? Yes, because price has given us an M pattern, which is giving us a confirmation that a price that is going to the upside is likely going to reverse to the what? Downside. So if I have to enter this trade now, how do we look for an entry on this trade? Remember, we're looking for buys, and we are seeing a confirmation that a buy is likely going to turn to a what? A sell. How do we go about this trade now? How do we enter this trade? Now, because we have identified an M pattern, what we want to do now is to identify the neckline of that, the neckline or the tail of that M pattern, which is what simply here, which is simply at this point here. Sorry. Which is simply at this what? At this point here. Correct? Yes, it's correct. So our entry now is simply going to be if price comes back to this what? To this zone that I marked out here. if price come out to this zone, you're simply going to look for what? An entry to what? Sell. And where is going to be our stop loss? Now, let's for instance, I'm taking this trade now. This is going to be our what? Our entry, stop loss just above this swing high here. That's 20 pip stop loss. And our target is simply going to be what? This point as our TP1, and then this point as our what? TP2. Do you understand? This can be a possible setup for us. Why? Because we got a confirmation that a price that was going to the upside is likely going to reverse to what? To the downside. And now because we are trading against the trend, we are simply going to be very careful and apply a very little risk to this setup. Why? Because we are trading against the trend. That means we are trying to trade against the higher time frame trend because we saw a confirmation on the lower time frame that price is likely going to go start going what? Going down. And how did we confirm this? We confirm this by simply seeing the M pattern here, identifying the tail of this M pattern and expecting price to come back to this point and then look for a sell. This swing high that we identify on the 1 hour time frame is likely our what? Our TP1, and this swing that's here is simply our what? TP2. Now, depending on what price does at this point, we're going to know if price is likely going to come down to this our 4 hours swing low here before price continues to the upside. Now, if price come back to this point, break it and give us a continuation pattern that price is going to go down, then we are very strong that price is likely going to what? Hit our what? Hit this point before price what? Continues to the upside. Is that correct? Yes, it's correct. Now, mind you, this M pattern is not always 100% accurate. There's nothing accurate or 100% sure in the forex market. Now, the only thing you have to do is to simply go and backtest this M pattern and see if it's going to work for you or if you can apply it to your what? To your strategy. But it's going to work. So what you have to do is to go and backtest and know if it's going to work. And I'm going to be showing you the outcome of this trade. Possibly, if you hit stop loss, I'm going to update you, and if you hit take profit, I'm still going to update you. Whichever way it is, we're going to know what the outcome is. Is that correct? Yes. I think this will be all for this video. If you find it very helpful, I'd like to subscribe, drop a comment, and I don't know, give me a kiss. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.